Hey guys, it's your girl Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on my channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all about this urge that I have been fighting to rip up my planner. And I want to rip up my planner for one specific reason, and it's because on one side, I'm happy that I'm writing things down and crossing things off and I'm into a groove in a sense, but on the other hand, I kind of want to start over and make it neater. That is the issue, conundrum, so to speak, that I am having. So the system that I'm using is actually a mix of a planner and a notebook. They're both together, it's under $10. This planner, if I'm not mistaken, it may be like $6 to $8, but this is just a regular pen gear notebook from Walmart and it is $1. And I used a rubber band to put them together. And this is an A6 size. I've really been liking the size because it's compact. I can put it in any purse that I have, bring it with me on the go. And I find it more effective when I have my planner with me. When I leave this at home, it's just not a good idea. No matter what I'm doing, it's just not a good idea for me to leave it at home because whether I'm checking something off my list or I have thoughts and projects and whatever else I want to put into this notebook, having it with me, I find it to be more effective and I find it to be more of a productive tool and more of an asset to me. So in my planner, when I write things down, I do use a simple Post-it flag and I kind of make section lists, but really I'm focusing more on the to-do section. So just to show you a blank week, here's the to-do section over here, and then here is this more blank section with just lines. And what I do with this section is that I will divide it into, well, I started doing this recently. If I have things that I need to do that is around the house, I'll create a whole different list for that. And then the to-do section I keep for everything else. And if I have work milestones, as like as far as my side hustles and stuff, as far as what I'm trying to attain that day, I will put that in there. Or if I have any appointment or just any type of thing, a reminder, I will put that on this side opposed to the to-do. So that's been working and I've been fine with how my planner is set up. And I never thought that I'd want something that is like structured, so to speak. I really bought this planner because I wanted the monthly, and I wanted the monthly because I wanted to be able to put all of my bills in one location because I felt like that was an area that was falling through the cracks. And it's like, I know how much my bills are. I know what day they're coming. But again, for me personally, being able to cross things off, it just does something to my brain opposed to having it in my phone. I keep things in my phone more so for reference, but as a productive tool, it's something about the pen and the paper that just works better for me. So I feel solid on my planner, and I'm not upset with the planner being messy. It's the notebook that I feel could be so much cuter, and I have like literally a ton of sticky notes all through here. I'm making all sorts of random lists. Like right now I'm working on this to be read list, and I'm like, should this be in my journal or is it okay to have it in this notebook? And that's where that urge comes into where I just want to like rip this up, because I do have like several other of these notebooks, and I'm like, I can just start over and make my penmanship neater, and I can add stickers here and there, or I can add cuter sticky, and it's like, girl, relax. It's literally a moment of self-reflection. Like, are you doing this for you now? Or are you doing this because you want it to be more aesthetic? Because that's what you're used to. That's the cycle of your planning that you're more accustomed to. And I think that it's kind of a mix of both, if I'm being completely honest. I do like things to be semi-neat, but I think that having things in a disarray, there's a having things in a disarray, there's a vulnerability to it, and that is what I'm focusing on. And I'm a strong believer in having your planner system meet you where you are in your life. And things in my life right now are in a disarray, and my planner is a reflection of that. But I am working, I am trying, and that is what this is here to help me with. So like having no sections in this notebook and having the sticky notes, it's like, it's okay. It does not need to be perfect. And I feel like, especially that I've seen in the planner community over the years, we strive for this. And I talked about this in a previous video. I made it quite some time ago. It's don't fall for planner trends. And you are basically looking at what everybody else is doing, from the planner that they have to the brand that they're using. And it doesn't necessarily fit or tailor to your lifestyle, but you see everybody else using it, so you want it. I know that when it came to cloth and paper products, I love cloth and paper. I love what it is, what it stands for. It's Black owned, love that. But a lot of the stuff wasn't tailored to my life. I have changed so many different planner systems, looking at what other people had. I have bought so many things over the course of being in this planner community since 2015, simply because I saw other people have it. So it's that FOMO, it's that fear of missing out, and it creates an urge and a craving. And I know for me, this is not just in planning, this is just in life in general, that I am always trying to I buy things to fill this void. And that's a lot of self-work that needs to be done. And I have acknowledged that. It's just a matter of, all right, girl, let's do it. So having a messy planner, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel like you have to start over. I was also thinking oh, I didn't know that this planner came in a 12-month version, because this is the academic planner. So I started mine in July and it goes to July of 2024. And I'm like, oh, I should just get the annual one and it'll be a fresh start and I can start over. And it's like, I'm all for starting over, especially if you it's kind of like me going to the gym. I'll go for a week and then I'll slip and then I'll go back and then I'll slip again. It's that cycle, circling the drain, really working on that, disciplining myself. But it's my planner doesn't have to be that way. My planner doesn't have to be the thing in my life that's like everything else, that's just all over the place. As far as me needing to start over, and it's just accepting the authenticity of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, if that makes sense. So as much as I want to rip this up, I'm not going to. I'm going to continue to put whatever I want in this notebook, because the whole purpose of it is to be a brain dump. And I've seen so many cool things that people have been doing with this, from creating dailies to people adding calendars inside of here and this being their main planner. If you guys would like to see a full setup using this, an example, I got you. Let me know in the comments. And if you check out my other videos of me using a bullet journal or turning a notebook into a planner, all of that can still apply to this size. Doesn't matter what size you're using. You can use those tips and tricks and put them into any size notebook. It will work. It will accommodate. So that's just what I'm going through right now. Is fighting the urge for perfectionism in my planning and just letting it be. Letting it be. And that is really, honestly, in my life, when things come, is when I let it be. When I'm overthinking or I'm trying too hard, it's not authentic. It's not real. It's forced. It's stressed. And stress, all that does is inflate my anxiety and depression. And that's just not good. So here I am being vulnerable again on this YouTube. But the whole purpose of me creating this page was to talk about crushing the chaos in my life. And a part of the chaos is this works as is, and it's fine as is. As jumbled as it may seem, it makes sense for me. If someone were to pick this up and look at it, they're going to be like, oh, maybe it's a little sloppy, or what does any of this mean? And it's not meant for your planner to make sense to anybody else but you. Ooh, a word, a word, a word. So if you are in a space where you want to start over with your planning or you don't know what to do with it, relax. Leave it be. Let it rock. And just embrace what it is doing in your life now, especially if it's working. So let's continue the conversation in the comments Are you in a phase with your planner where you're just like, I want it to be perfect, or you're searching for, I'm not going to call it planner peace, but you're just searching for the right planner, but maybe it's just right there and you're just avoiding it? Let's continue the conversation. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box for products that I've mentioned, as well as related videos. And I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and being a part of this community. We are 9,000 strong. I've officially reached 1 million views on this channel, which is crazy. I know that I see so many other YouTubers doing the same thing as me, and some have more, some have less, but it's like I've built a community here, and having you guys comment and just interact, liking the video, watching the video, it's not about numbers anymore. It's knowing that I'm helping at least someone out there. Someone, just one person relating is really all that I could ever ask for. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.